So we are designed to enable consumers, citizens, employees to use their telephone, but also maybe a badge or a corporate card or banking card to authenticate themselves and facilitate their everyday life. So the cooperative groups a dozen technology providers. Some of them are here. We basically are experts in crypto, privacy, crypto security, and we enable via a mobile application people, citizens, employees, consumers, and a selfie, take a selfie to authenticate themselves vis-à-vis the terminal and vis-à-vis the server. So what Apple 10 has launched a few months ago, we as a matter of fact embedded not only for terminal protection but for server authentication. So that each time, if today you have a lot of opportunities to prove who you are, this is from daily, weekly, monthly, less frequently, in all market segments, everyday life, you need to authenticate themselves. So we facilitate with a frictionless authentication solutions, which is mobile-based, access to sensitive or less sensitive applications. Banks are our first customers. We have today 3 banks. We are less than a year old, but we have already 3 banks, including BPCE, Groupe Banque Populaire Caisse d'Épargne. Head is, as a matter of fact, as seen here, proof of concept of us. And with this, for example, we have a biometric template inside the QR code. So when you scan this QR code, your face, here it's John Doe's face, but it would be your face if it was your banking card, would appear. So people in emerging markets, such as Colombia, where we are entering good relations with the government, are verifying identity when there is no phone. Another specific component of our technology is based on a cooperant called B-Bound. They are using 2G, not 3G, not 4G, so that internet connections are not using mainstream 3G, 4G, but 2G. And so we are like this, enabling identity to also get into remote parts of markets, mountains, deserts, and so on, where there is no internet broadband. So we enable massive, fast, and low-cost deployment of digital identity. That's what we do for banking, for government, for enterprises, and so on. So we partner with France Connect because we need to have a regulated authority that certify attribute-based credentials. Then we have the selfie-based authentication process. And last but not least, in the GDPR environment, we securely store all the personal data in a cloud-based coffre-fort, a safe, where the citizen can remotely access the personal data resources that by law he is now enabled to protect, manage, and so on. So next step, and next week in Paris we are at Artificial Intelligence Paris, where all the personal data can be managed with an artificial agent, so that the Google and Facebook of the world, they still have access to some data, but the citizen will have personal remote access to personal data that this phone will have. We are based in Paris, and our cooperants, the members of the cooperative, are based mainly in France, Germany. We are almost a Franco-German company, and in the UK.
And how many of you?
Well, the cooperative itself is 5-6 people. I mean the Ævatar, the skiff. But the cooperative is 12 today. 12 technology partners, and we are by and large 200. And so we are